for going through the toll road as well. Toll road is £4.90 now, even on a Sunday. But this is Rhino's gym. I've got emergency SIS energy gels for people because performance. So we'll take you through and you can have a look at things. Nothing's actually kicked off yet. So we actually made it on time. Bonus. So Annabelle is my nutrition client and we've been working together now for, near enough, probably about a year, and we've been prepping for these different records, and today is the world record attempt, which is really, really exciting. There was a lot of politics and things that changed over this kind of week, so we were a little bit up and down in terms of our programming of what we were doing, but it's finally actually managed to transition really nicely.
Hi, my name's Annabelle Chapman. I'm current England's strongest woman. I've been working with Vicky, like she said, for like nearly a year now. So I started strongman 3 years ago, got into it with my partner Andrew, and just loved the sport from there. I really think the women's side needs a lot more pushing. I just feel like it needs a lot more of a spotlight on it. And doing these world records attempts and England's and Britain's and getting it into like the arena shows and stuff, I think really like helps that. There was a bit of a nightmare trying to get this world record prepped, and it's just, I think it's more of people have just got different views on like the men's side and the women's side. So like obviously the men, they don't belt clean, but we don't have like a massive gut or like a massive like shelf to put it on. We've got boobs, like they get in the way as well, so it is just a completely different set of rules, which obviously just didn't happen with one of the comps, but luckily Ant has set something up for us to do the world record attempt today, so I'm very excited. I'm hoping to do 126, fingers crossed that goes, and then 130, and then hopefully we'll see what the £300 overhead looks like as well. That'll be my final attempt, so hopefully we get that. So yeah.
Hey babe, you okay? Hi mate. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you very much.
I'm Ant. I run 100% CA Strongman Promotions. We run novice and inters competitions for the men, and then we do the pathway for the women from the regional qualifiers for England's Strongest Woman to England's Strongest Woman to Britain's Strongest Woman. And then what we've done is create a pathway for the girls from Britain's Strongest Woman then to go to the Arnold OSG Games. So what we're doing here today is we've got Tamworth Strongest Man for the novice and inters guys. One of the events just happens to be axle floor to overhead for reps. And what we've now got is Rhiannon Lovelace and Annabelle Chapman coming along to press world record attempts. And Annabelle should be looking at 136 kilos for the 36 for the open weight world record, which I think got broken about 5-6 weeks ago in America. And anything over 26 today is a world record for Annabelle.
So one of the biggest things that we like to really try and bring into fruition is people who struggle to get strong, especially women, and they want to start breaking into strong women. People find it very difficult to find out how to do it, and I think it's because strong woman, realistically, it's quite dampened down, isn't it? It's more strong man.
Yeah, so 5-6 years ago when we took on the strong woman pathway, we started making it the qualifiers more open to everybody. So there wasn't enough women's competitions out there, so we made it that it was achievable for guys that have been 6 months in the gym. What we got with that was the first qualifier that we ran like that, we had 95 girls enter. And then the year after that there was like 85. And what we've done over the years is progressively made the qualifiers ever so slightly a bit more difficult. And what we're trying to do is that now that there are more women's comps out there, we are looking to make it a bit more elitist going through, but the girls that have now come in tend to be super strong. So obviously with COVID and everything else, the numbers have been a little bit lower, but we're still getting 47 girls competing at England's Strongest Woman this year.
So without further ado, we are going to be getting on, because I've already stolen him for 4.5 minutes, and Ant's time is precious. So I'm just going to finish off this interview with a hug.
Can I have a hug?
Vicky, I've got a plan set out for the day. So it just like includes like when to eat, what to eat, just to get the best out of my day really. And to be fair, because I've been with Vicky for so long, it just means that she knows what it is that I need to fuel my sessions and fuel what I'm eating. So I've packed up my bag. I've got all my stuff in here and what I need to eat.
And it's all specific
All
to you?
specific to me, all sort of measured out pre me coming here. So I've got some Cocoa Pops, almond milk, a few other bits and pieces just to eat now. Then what I'll do is go warm up for the axle and it'll just fuel me for that sort of next bit. So yeah, I'm gonna have this now. Didn't bring a spoon, did I? I know. This is definitely before I was with Vicky, I was a sucker for not eating enough prior to training. So then when I was going into training, I was like passing out and just not having a good session. But with the right nutrition and the right sort of guidance from Vicky, my sessions are just like, even sort of if I have a heavy session, like afterwards I'm not like tired, I still feel fueled enough to like go home and just chill out. Like it's a lot different. So actually having the food and like building it up to my sessions really has improved, and it does help. So yeah, very happy. Before Vicky, it was just a case of, oh, I'll have my breakfast, lunch and dinner. Whereas like now I know that you have to plan, or you have to time your meals right in order to get the best out of your session throughout the day. So yeah, so I've got that. This isn't my bag. This is not my lunch bag. I wish it was. Actually, I'm just like, that banana and just my protein shake. So this is what I'm gonna have. This is what I'm gonna have before I just do my my warm-up session, and yeah, we'll see how warming up goes. Yeah.
Annabelle is now setting up, getting ready to obviously get into her event. She's literally just started doing some overhead pressing. So everybody warms up in their own different way. So she's just done some overhead presses with a clean barbell, not an axle. And she's just done a couple of reps on an actual clean, and then the press with an axle bar. So again, just doing the upper body mobilization and just a full body warm up realistically, just in terms of getting ready.
So in my mind, I tell myself that I've already lifted it. So like in my mind, I'm like, I've lifted the weight 100 times. Like the run up, I'll play myself in my head lifting the weight over and over and over again and hitting it. So when I get to it, I'm like, you've done it 100 times. I think, to be fair, I think that's how Big Z like does his like preps and like warm ups. Like he like tells himself in his head that I've lifted it 1,000 times before, but this is just another time. So, and I just like, some people can be like really angry and like vibrating when they get onto a platform, but I just chill. Like I don't want to get myself like hyped up. I just like to be chill going up to the platform and just, if my heart's steady, I'm steady. I'll say Andy's a lucky charm because he's been there for all my life. So
Big thumbs up to Andy.
me, I'm a lucky charm. So yeah, but I did used to have lucky green pants, but they bust.
No more.
So I've got too big. There.
Sad face.
Yeah.
Right, so we're now going over for the, all the boys have finished their axles, so the girls are now going to go over and start their warm-ups for the bar. So it's all a bit nerve-wracking. This is the bit where I start to get a little bit nervous for my athletes and things, because it's something that's really important to them, and it's something that we've been fueling for a long time, and collaborative coaching works so well. So yeah, let's just go and do it now.
All attempts at the axle overhead press. We've got Rihanna Lovelace trying for the lightweight world record. Alright, calm down. And we've got Annabelle trying out for the heavyweight. The lightweight world record was broke last night by an American at around about 93 kilos? 93.5 kilos. So Ree is potentially looking at doing 101 overhead. I'm not going to tell you what Annabelle's doing.
So basically, because this is a world record, they have to weigh everything. So you can see them put the plates onto the weighing scales just to basically make sure that it is an official weight, that they're not using fake plates and rubber plates and that kind of thing. So that's the reason why they're putting it all onto the scales as well.
$95 on there now, so this will be 1.5 kilos over the world record that was broken yesterday. Current record is 125 kilos. She's going to go for 126 kilos.
Yes, Annabelle!
Everything we've done. Big leg.
Come on, Annabelle.
Come on,
Annabelle! I need to remember to look at you and wait for the down. Because I was just like, yes!
Go, come on.
Show them what you've got. Come on. Big pop. Big pop.
Come on.
What?
Kilos.
Yeah, 131 kilos now on the bar for Annabelle. So she's happy, she's fueled, she's recovered really nicely actually from that first lift. So yeah, this is a very, very, very big lift. 126.5 kilos was the lift that she just did, and that was the biggest axle press that a woman's ever done. So it's a pretty huge achievement. So whether or not she gets this lift, it doesn't matter because the achievement she's already done is beyond comprehension.
Are you ready for another record to be broken, guys? When you're ready, Annabelle.
Come on, Annabelle.
Take your time. Don't rush it.
Hey, big pop.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
Come on then.
I'm going to go over and obviously say my goodbyes to everybody and just let them kind of settle for the day. because there's still a strongman comp going on actually today. So we've got to get on. Complete awesome event as well. A very, very, very good one. And world record set.
10 out of 10.
So we're all wrapped up now. All of the lifts have been done, which is great, and then the boys are now going to get on with their event. But I just wanted to obviously invite over Annabelle's coaches as well. We've been collaboratively working back and forth. Facebook message has been going crazy, hasn't it? Just about what I'm doing with her nutrition, what these guys are doing with her coaching. So it's just to highlight how good collaboration is in terms of coaching. So.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Is it's really important that, especially when you have several professionals working on a single athlete, that everybody is pushing in the same way. So any kind of like slight change to plan in terms of volume, weight, if we're going to rein something in, it kind of all needs discussing with Vicky, because then the nutrition can kind of work around that as well. But the prep up for this, I mean, she's just been so heavy. She's been pressing heavy like twice a week. She has such an engine, like she has such power behind her. It's all just about refining it, which unfortunately just means a lot of reps, a lot of repetition, a lot of like really kind of honing in. So it's important that the nutrition, backs that to make sure that she can perform, but also she can recover. It's been quite a long run up, so balancing everything for her has been really, really important, especially this week. And it's obviously come together ridiculously well for her to get 300 pounds, like 3-4 inches from lockout. And to secure a new world record is just absolutely brilliant.
Yes, absolutely crazy. So I think we initially had a video consultation with Vicky about 2 months ago, I think, when we said we're going to start prepping for the world record. And from there, we could plan everything out. So tell Vicky when we're going heavy, when we're having lighter days, so the nutrition can be planned around the sessions. And it all came together today. So
yeah, definitely. Like you said, multiple professionals. If there's a physio involved, if there's any kind of, even just like a general therapist involved, it's important that everybody is pushing in the same direction. Just best for the athlete overall.
It's like what normal people would be like calling like an F1 team, but for a
effectively, yeah, we're a pit stop, we're the pit team, and everybody needs to know their job, know what they're focusing on, but also know what the overall picture is. Like I said, just to get the very, very best out of the athlete on the day.
And obviously, Kaos is fucking awesome. So,
There you go. So big up Kaos Gym.
yes.
Cool. Where can we find you?
We're in Preston. We specialise in elite level powerlifting and strongman. Obviously, Annabelle is our champion lady, but we do coach everything from beginners right up to world record holders.
Amazing. So if someone's looking to get into strongman,
Train with the best.
Train with the best.
Give us a message on Instagram or Facebook.
Head to Kaos and get nutrition plans.
So we're all done, we're all dusted, everybody's said goodbye to, everybody's all happy, everybody's all wonderful. So now that's basically it, we're all wrapped up, we're all done. I'm going to start driving back to Strength Asylum because me and Will are going to do some lifty of ourselves. I've inspired him to be a strong man.